Hello once again, everybody. Welcome back to the Grand Slam. As you can see, we're not doing too badly in the league at the moment. We're in sixth position on 26 points. That puts us 7 points behind second and 8 points behind first. But more importantly, we are keeping pace with the top six, which is going to be vital if we're going to have a chance of going up via the playoffs. Only a point ahead of Toulouse, but we know we're better than them because we beat them, and there's not many teams that we can say we've beaten. Um, Looking at the goals for and against column, you'd think that that for column looked pretty unhealthy, except for the fact that we actually have the best defence in Ligue 2 by some way, actually. The next best defence has conceded 13 goals, but they have scored 31. So we're not winning by many, but we are scoring more than we're conceding. Now, the transfer window has opened. We have a couple of players who have been added to the transfer list, a player who has left us, and two players that have joined us. We're going to have a look at them after we go to the highlights of the last two games, one of which we have conceded a unbelievable goal. You know when you have one of those days where you think the AI is out to get me? I think it was one of them. I'll see you right back after the highlights. Okay, so as you could see from the highlights, we got an absolute worldie scored against us. I've got no idea how a player in the second division is going to hit a volley that sweet ever again. But if you remember the highlights of the game previous to that, we seem to be having this spate of unbelievable volleys scored against us. I hope it doesn't continue because they are pissing me right off. Now, looking at the new signing that we've made, the first of the two new signings that we've made, Okechukwu, there we go. He is a very, very useful midfielder, a defensive midfielder and central midfielder primarily, right-footed, not the biggest lad in the world, but he makes up for that with superb balance, great stamina, excellent ball control, and very good possession and low passing abilities. He's also fairly rapid for a little lad. Defensively, ball winning and aggression is right up there. He's got a good left foot on him, and he's pretty resistant against injury. He's a massive upgrade on a couple of players that we have in midfield, including Van Balahem. I think that Okechukwu will probably be playing for us sooner rather than later. Well, we'll just have to see whether the other players in the squad can keep their performances to a standard where he doesn't come in almost immediately. Now, the other player that we had, it was a signing from the youth team, and you've already seen him. He's on the pitch. It's Valbuena, the left-sided, right-sided central midfielder. He can play in central midfield, right midfield, left wing forward, and right wing forward. We are primarily using him as a right wing forward at the moment because we have a real weakness in that area of the pitch. But just look at that little graph at the top there. His passing, dribbling, and speed are off the charts for this team, and lots of orange, a few greens in there as well. Great conditioning. Not the best stamina in the world, but that's certainly something that we can work on in training. But he is a player, he's a bit of a Rolls Royce player for us at this level, I have to say. He has made a massive difference. You already saw in the highlights, he laid on both goals in the Clermont game for Grot. And Grot has found a new lease of life with Valbuena playing alongside him. Hassan is playing on the left-hand side of the free at the moment because Troy Parrott was injured. He is injured no longer, and so he gets straight back onto the bench. And Okechukwu will come onto the bench. And I'm afraid that is the end of the line for Goteni. I'm fairly certain it's the end of the line for Goteni. Okechukwu is rated at 72 as a defensive midfielder by the looks of it. So he'll sit on the bench. He'll come on and make his debut at some point in the near future, I'm sure. But that's going to be our squad for today against Sochaux or Sochaux. I always get those names mixed up. Let's get into the game. Now that we're here, we might as well. It would be rude not to. And well, we can see Hassan is not in the best of form, so perhaps we'll look for someone else to come in for him. Maybe we'll play Sarnoon on the left-hand side of the front three. Also, I've taken to playing Wouterberger on the left and Harrington on the right because of the fact that they are left and right footed respectively. So it kind of makes more sense for them to play that way round. They can play the other way around, and Harrington's fairly easily robust where it comes to playing all over the pitch. He does roam a little bit anyway, so it's not really a big problem. Anyway, that's going to be the team for today's game. It's Yellows versus Blues, and it's coming up right now. So let's hope that we can put in a half-decent performance. I have to say the possession tactic as opposed to the counter-attacking is starting to pay off now that we have one or two players in the team that can actually pass worth a damn. The problem for us is movement now at this level because as you've probably saw from the team selection screen, our cohesion still isn't superb and it's only suffering through bringing more new players into the team. I think one of the best things that happened for us actually was Troy Parrott getting injured because it forced me to put Grot into a centre forward position once again, and he has really done quite well for himself playing as a traditional central centre forward in the games since you were last with us. Now his Sarnoon plays it into Grot, who looks to hold the ball up and does a very good job of it. Sarnoon again on the ball. Oh, he's been bundled off of it, but he gets it back, plays it into Wouterberger. Ball played over the top for Sarnoon. Oh, Harrington in here, gives it back to Sarnoon. Can Sarnoon get onto it? He can't. And Sochaux managed to get away with that one. Here's Undor. Plays a 1-2, now into Ambry. Harrington on the right-hand side of the pitch, as we mentioned. Wimmer will have to deal with that aerial ball. He does, but it only comes straight back to the Sochaux players. And Grot does a decent job of winning the throw-in off of the leg of the Sochaux player. Here's Van Ballehem. Valbuena into Van Ballehem. Oh, he was looking for Sarnoon, but he played it far too far ahead of him. Wouterberger does a great job of winning that header, retaining possession for his team, and they come again. Here's Berger into Harrington, laid off to Valbuena, looking for the run of Maslov, who's up on the wing, looks to play one into the danger area. Goalkeeper punches, Sarnoon chasing. It's going to go out, I think, for a throw-in to Dunkerque here. And they've started very brightly today against Sochaux. Teixeira, Harrington. Ooh, nearly. Wasn't the ball I wanted. I actually wanted to play a 1-2 with Teixeira, but it didn't happen. And now they're in behind us slightly. Wimmer coming across. Oh, hello. There's a little bit of an overload in the middle. Sochaux doing very well building this attack up. Here's Niane. And Wimmer doing a great job of getting in the way, winning the ball back, and potentially releasing Sarnoon. And now Grot is chasing after it. Martial will do well to get rid, and does. Oh, very nearly Sarnoon sliding in there, trying to retrieve the ball for his team. Ballehem. Lovely ball into Teixeira. Sarnoon, back heel into Grot, turns on the ball, takes a shot, and scores! 1-0 Dunkirk. Beautifully taken goal by the big towering centre forward Grot. But it's this ball through the middle to Sarnoon which really unlocks the defence. And then the back heel. Very nice indeed. Teixeira really pushing up on the left hand side. I've only just noticed that Teixeira's using the number 8 shirt, which for a left back is very unusual. Going to have to, since we're in the transfer window, go into the squad number screen at some point and put that right, because I do not like a left back wearing the number 8 shirt. Right, here's Martial to Ndor, long ball forward, Alberto underneath it, looking to win the header, can't quite manage it. Maslov looking to keep the wide player honest. Alberto does a great job of not only winning the ball back, but keeping it in play. Here's Harrington. Wouterberger. Lovely ball into Sarnoon. Holds it up well. Oh, Berger's been dispossessed there. For a lad of his size and strength, that is a little bit embarrassing. Berger from Sarnoon. Back to Sarnoon again. Sarnoon having a bright game today. Doesn't usually start for the team, but given a chance for this match, and he's really grabbing that chance with both hands, as Van Ballehem also grabbing his chance to impress since the signing of a defensive midfielder. Competition breeds better players. Grot, chance. Very nearly getting his second of the day and the fourth in 2 matches. Dunkirk clicking today. Perhaps Sochaux are just that bad, or perhaps Dunkirk are starting to turn a slight corner as Valbuena looks to play it in. Harrington underneath it. Van Ballehem on his left foot, and he puts it well wide. It was never on target. When it falls like that, midfielders do tend to get a little bit wide-eyed as Alberto looks to win that header and can't get it to any of his teammates. Here's Ndor, Valbuena in attendance. The ball is switched over to the right-hand side with Pai. Ooh, that's a little bit of a Risky tackle there from Berger, but he gets away with it, and now he wins the ball. Second time of asking. Sarnoon looking to get in behind, wins the ball back. Here's Grot, and he's in behind the defence, is he? Finds Sarnoon to release him with the pace. Now Wouterberger. Oh dear, that's not good. That's not good from Wouterberger. See if he can do better second time. Oh, very nearly. He does find Harrington, and it's an excellent shot which stings the palms of the keepers, Prevot. And there's the half-time whistle. Very good value for money, Dunkirk, at the end of this first half. 25th minute goal from Grot, the difference. Sarnoon laying it on for him on a rare start for the youngster. And, well, I think that tells you pretty much all you need to know about how the first half went. So the second half kicks off, no changes made for Dunkirk. Sochaux similarly, having not made any changes. Is Harrington to Wouterberger, into Sarnoon. He's got Teixeira there if he needs him. Early ball into the box, and the referee gives offside. It's going to be called back here for a free kick. Number 19 just straying into an offside position. Prevot to restart from the free kick. Plays it down towards the big centre forward. Grot does really well to take that one down, but can't find Sarnoon with the ball. And possession is conceded to Sochaux. Grot chasing Daham. Here's Nian. Still Nian. He's going to have a shot here, I think. Oh, Wimmer, excellent tackle. Superb defending by Wimmer, the Austrian centre-back. Oh dear, nearly. It was always a bit of a risky pass. Berger plays it out wide left to Teixeira. Looking for Sarnoon, can't find him, but it comes off a Sochaux player for a throw-in, which he takes. That's not good. And Balahem trying to make a nuisance of himself, win the ball back from the player, but can't get in between him and the ball. Here's Ndor now. Oh, that's good from Maslov. That's excellent from Maslov. Now Wouterberger. Overlap on the right with Maslov. Looking for Harrington. He finds the ball. Can't keep it in though. Just a little bit of a heavy touch for the Englishman on the stretch. But a lovely idea from Maslov to feed his teammate in on the inside. And Balahem collects that very nicely. Outside of the right boot by Harrington, finds Teixeira. Ooh, nearly. Wouterberger looking to sell a dummy to the Sochaux player. Referee says play on, giving advantage to Sochaux after a reckless challenge by the Dutchman Wouterberger. It's Wimmer. Advantage played out, so no need to worry about it being called back. Sarnoon looking for Grot, not finding him. Oh dear, Teixeira with a really bad touch there. Alberto underneath the ball, can he win it? Grot's going to pick this one up. Really has led the line very well today. Harrington to Sarnoon, looking for Grot, finds him. Good hold-up play, but he can't outmuscle two Sochaux defenders. Wimmer challenges in the air. His pay into Daham. Over the top, Maslov dropping back into a centre-back position, looking to win the ball. It's all a bit of a hassle here, but somehow Dunkirk get it clear. Very cool and calm defending there. And that's a lovely ball into Harrington. It's a little bit heavy, unfortunately. Daham ends up getting it on his toes. Here's Cordoba. Nian. Good save, goalkeeper. game opening up a little bit here. Van Ballenhem. Harrington needs to be a little bit sharper there. Van Ballenhem doing an excellent job of recovering the ball. Once again, you have to think that he's aware that the signing of the new midfielder signals the potential end of his career here at Dunkirk. Berger caught in possession, and away they come with the ball is Nian. Alberto needs to get to this one, and he does. Plays it all the way back to the goalkeeper, who switches play out to Maslov at right back. I think he might play this one over the top. Looking for Valbuena. He finds him as well. That's a lovely ball for Valbuena. Oh, it's just the wrong ball, but it goes behind for a corner. He's not going to mind that much. And I think substitutions are now going to be made. And what are we going to do here? Because Harrington's knackered, so I think he's going to come off. Okay, Pierre on for Harrington, I think. And Valbuena needs to come off. There's no one here that can really play in that position, though. We'll throw Parrott. Oh, I suppose Sahin, even though we have played him at right wing forward, he's not best suited there. I'm thinking about throwing Parrott on there, actually. Maybe even Olikainen. Let's go with Olikainen. Parrott's only just come back from injury. And we're going to give a debut to Okechukwu at defensive midfield. He has been excellent this game. Olikainen to take the corner then. Bier rises for it. And the referee gives a foul. Which way is he giving it? He's given it to Dunkirk. Looked a very 50-50 challenge to me. Goodness gracious me. That really could have been given either way. Now, do we have any better free kick takers? Sarnoon, who is also a left footer. You know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to give it a crack. Oh, it was on target, and Prevost had to be aware of the opportunity to let that one in. Tell you what, Sarnoon might think himself slightly unlucky not to have put that one in the back of the net. It's Wimmer. Wimmer, who got the keys to Mibimmer. Oh, come on, Maslov, keep that one in. Yes, son. And there's the final whistle. It's a very professional performance by Dunkirk. They've walked out of here 1-0 victors, and they've taken all 3 points from Sochaux, who will be a little bit disappointed not to have got anything out of this game. But really, their first half performance consigned them to defeat. Vrot with the man of the match performance. Valbuena not getting the rating that I thought he possibly deserved. But you can see Sarnoon there getting a 7 and thoroughly deserving it. I imagine he'll play again. He was excellent. So where does that leave us in the league table? Well, you can see it's exactly where we were. 6th position, still a point ahead of Toulouse. Only 2 points behind Clermont now. And things tightening up slightly in the top 6. A win in our next game, and with results going our way, we could potentially go up to 4th. I very much doubt that's going to happen. Anyway, that's going to do it for another episode. When you return next time, the transfer window will more than likely be in its finishing stages. We will have got the squad numbers taken care of. Yes, we can edit the squad numbers, so I will take care of that. And, well, that's all that I have for you today. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.